Dyson is known for revolutionizing the vacuum. Sir James Dyson hoped to create another revolutionary product, an electric car to compete with Tesla. The Dyson car was supposed to be on the road in 2021. But then the project got axed. Constructing cars at any scale takes blood, sweat, tears, and even more money. It was too expensive to build. Dyson has a legacy to protect. So does Sony. The Japanese tech giant is one of the most recognized brands in the world, famous for the PlayStation and the Walkman if you're old enough to remember it. But no one saw this coming. Sony took almost everyone by surprise by unveiling an electric car at the 2020 Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. This wasn't just a concept, this was a prototype. The car is drivable. The team that built Aibo, Sony's cute robotic dog, built the car with the help of the renowned Neceski, which manufactures vehicles like the Mercedes-Benz G-Class. This car is called the Vision S, Sony's vision for the future.
Mobile has been the mega trend of the last decade. I believe the next mega trend will be mobility.
Mobility is defined as fundamentally changing the way we travel. A car won't just be a way to get from point A to point B. It's a piece of technology, an iPhone on wheels. The vehicle will be connected to the internet. It knows the location of the person it's picking up, while the passenger can also follow the car along its route. The Sony car is jam-packed with Sony stuff. Touchscreen, panoramic Sony displays filled with Sony-owned movies and music. Each seat has its own speakers, so you wouldn't need to fight over what music to listen to. And if you're listening through your earbuds before getting into the car, Sony envisions the music automatically transferring to the vehicle's speakers. The idea is to make the ride as comfortable as time spent in your own living room, with the understanding that one day there won't even be a driver. Cars will be autonomous. Sony's is not yet fully autonomous, but it is moving in that direction, thanks to a whopping 33 sensors located both inside and outside. According to the company, the autonomy level of Vision S is 2 or greater. The driver is still in control, but the vehicle is aware of its surroundings. It can recognize when other obstacles are in its way before parking, and knows when to change lanes while keeping a safe distance from other vehicles. Sensors can even read the driver's facial expressions to gauge levels of concentration and fatigue and send out alerts if necessary. And the temperature will be automatically adjusted to match the comfort level of those inside. Sony originally said it had no intention of mass-producing the car. The prototype was simply developed to show off its technology. But plans may have changed. After its unveiling in Las Vegas, the car moved to Neceski's engineering facility in Graz, Austria for fine-tuning. And then in July, Sony announced it would begin testing the car on roads in Japan. This suggests the company may have bigger plans for the Vision S than simply to advance the sensing and audio technology for other car makers to use in their vehicles. It does already dabble in the auto industry by supplying image sensors to companies like Toyota to help with automatic emergency braking. Sony hopes software updates will move its car up to at least level 4, which means the vehicle does all the driving but only in a limited area. The highest level is full self-driving. The car performs all tasks under all circumstances. It's the same level Tesla aims to achieve. Elon Musk's company has completely turned the auto industry upside down. Other electric cars are often compared to a Tesla. So how does the Vision S stack up against Tesla's mass-market Model 3? Depending on the version of the Model 3, it can go 0 to 60 in 3.1 to 5.3 seconds. Sony claims its car can accelerate in 4.8. The top speed of the Tesla ranges from 140 to 162 miles per hour, compared to Sony's 149. The Model 3 has a driving range of 267 to 360 miles. We don't yet know how far Sony's car can go, nor do we know what price it would be if it does go on sale one day. If it's more expensive than the Model 3 and a comparison with the Model S is more appropriate, it does lag behind in acceleration and speed. A big difference between the two companies is that Sony relies on LiDAR to advance its self-driving technology. LiDAR is a sensor that helps detect objects by beaming out laser light and then measuring the time it takes for the light to reflect back. Musk once called LiDAR a fool's errand and said anyone relying on the expensive sensor is doomed. Instead, Tesla uses a combination of cameras, radar, and ultrasonics to see. LiDAR is very popular with tech companies other than Tesla. It's found in Apple's iPhone 12 Pro to help take better photos. And by the way, Apple is also reportedly wading into the car market. Rumors of an Apple electric car have run rampant for years. It even hired a bunch of engineers from Tesla, but its efforts have been shaky from the start. With leadership changes and hundreds of layoffs from the car division a couple of years ago, Apple's direction has reportedly shifted to developing an autonomous driving system rather than a complete car, but who knows what the future holds. Apple's challenges show just how difficult it can be, even for well-established companies, to build electric cars. Dyson learned that the hard way, but the difficulty doesn't appear to deter Sony.
We are excited about the road ahead of us.
It will be a long road ahead. If Sony does end up producing a car for the masses, be prepared to wait, because autonomous cars need to clock in a lot of hours in order to gather enough driving data. Although Sony hasn't provided many updates about the development of its car, all the pieces of the puzzle seem to point to more than just a prototype. I'm Cindy Palm. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And thank you very much to my patrons for your support. I'll see you next week.